It started with my grandma calling me in tears. Beta, they say I owe $3,000. I don't even know why. When I got to her house, I found a thick envelope taped to the door. HOA violation notice. They claimed her flower pots were unauthorized exterior modifications. Flower pots. My grandma is 78. Every morning she waters those plants. Roses, marigolds, tulips. Each one planted in my late grandpa's memory. I walked into the HOA office, holding the notice. You fined my grandmother for having flowers? Karen, the HOA president, didn't even look up. Rules are rules. Decorations must be HOA approved. I said, these aren't decorations. They're her memories. She smirked. Then she can remember them indoors. That's when something snapped inside me. I spent the night digging. I found the HOA charter, bylaws, and their own amendment list. And guess what? The clause about exterior modifications didn't even apply to front porches. It was for structural changes only. The next morning, I went live on social media. I showed the letter, the flowers, and my grandma, frail, kind, still watering her plants. They're fining a 78-year-old widow for flowers. It spread like wildfire. Thousands of comments. News reporters outside by evening. By the next day, the HOA office was swarmed. Residents, strangers, everyone demanding answers. Karen tried to hold a special meeting. I showed up with a copy of their own bylaws and read the section out loud. Clause 7B. Decorative, non-permanent items shall not be restricted unless safety hazards exist. I looked right at her and said, "Show me the hazard, Karen." The room went silent. 2 board members resigned on the spot. The remaining ones voted to nullify my grandma's fine and issue a public apology. The next week, the local paper ran the headline, "Grandma's Garden Defeats HOA." Neighbors started leaving flower pots at her porch, dozens of them, every color you can imagine. Now when I visit, she smiles and says, "Your grandpa would have loved this." And every time I look at those flowers, I realize they tried to bury her joy under rules, but all they did was make it bloom brighter.
I am Liam. Subscribe for more HOA madness. Thanks.